Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. A quick check now to starting five for both teams. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here is Korver. Pass to Hudson. Now Mutombo. Here's Hudson. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wilkins. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here we go. Abdul-Rahim. There's the block. Here is Korver. Shoots off the screen. That drops. Conley with it. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Rudy Gay on the wing. Back to Conley. Clock at 4. Gasol backing down. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's the Hawks ball. Here's Hudson. Here is Korver. That's tipped. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. So it's Atlanta now. Clock at 6. Head it. Lays it up and banks it in.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Outside Conley. Abdul-Rahim. Gasol backing down. Pass to Conley. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And Conley drops them both. Grizzlies on defense. Trailing by 2. Outside Wilkins. And it's Gay with the rebound.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Gay left side. It's stolen by Mutombo. And he banks in the layup. And so it's Memphis with it. Pass to Gay. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Conley. Gay with it. 6 to shoot. Abdul-Rahim. That's good.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher, he needs more than one guy to defend him.
That's good. Memphis trailing here. Conley with it. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the inside. And Gasol gets it to go.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And the Hawks with possession. They set the pick. Back to Wilkins. Left side Wilkins. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Pass to Gasol. Backs down. Off target with the jump hook. And so it's Atlanta with it. 4-point game. Pettit. And Atlanta again with the bucket. Now here's Conley. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Hawks with possession. Here's Hudson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here is Korver. Pass to Hudson. Here is Korver. Misses the chippy right there.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Now here's Conley. Back to Conley. Now Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Gasol. He's covered by Hudson. Baseline jumper. And Gasol gets it to go. The Hawks leading. Here's Hudson. Here is Korver. Now Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. Outside Wilkins. And that one's good. He has 6.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Outside Conley. And the jam by Rudy Gay. Here's Hudson. No good. Now here's Conley. Gay outside. Pass to Gasol. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And here is Wilkins. 6 points for him. And he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
Played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Now the Grizzlies with it, trailing by 4. Pass to Gay. Back to Conley. Conley left side. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. From the stripe. And the jumper falls for him. So it's Atlanta now. Here's Hudson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Mutombo inside. Here's Conley. Back to Gasol. The 8-footer. That's good. Here's Hudson. Back to Wilkins. Backs him down. A nice shot by Hudson.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And here is Conley. He has 6. Pass to Gasol. Tries again. No good from Gasol.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And the basket by Mutombo.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gasol. Backing in. And it's in off the backboard. He has 6. Atlanta calls timeout. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here comes Jeff Teague. Smith outside. Pass to Horford. Working on Randolph. Shoots from 12. Willis. And there's a nice one-handed slam. Here's Bibby. From deep. Outside Randolph. 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Atlanta with the ball. Leading by 5. Outside Teague. Pass to Horford. He's against Randolph. The jump hook. And here's Bibby. Rebound by Smith. Now here's Teague. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the middle. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. That one off the back iron and out.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grip.
Posey. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Pass to Randolph. It's back to Battier. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. And he gets it to go.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Smith outside. Outside Teague. On the left block. And the basket good.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now, here is Bibby. Randolph backs in. The 11-footer off the left rim and out. The Hawks leading. Outside Teague. Pass to Smith. Got a piece of it. And here they come. Wells. Millsap grabs the miss.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Smith's shot is good. And here's Bibby. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks on top. And the second quarter will be. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance? Pass to Battier. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Teague. Outside, Maravich. Millsap with it. Bibby covering. In close. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Pass to Randolph. Now Bibby. 5 to shoot. Top of the key. Count that one.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Teague. Pass to Horford. Back to Teague. Now here is Horford. Horford's shot is good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Hawks making a switch here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now here's Anthony. They set the screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's the Hawks with the ball. 4-point game. Back to Horford. Outside, Maravich. Pass to Smith. Back to Maravich. Just 5 on the clock. Poked away. Fast break. Here we go. 9 feet out. The shot is off. Now Rivers. Outside, Maravich. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Horford. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, you'd like to see that every time down the floor.
Here's Williams. Pass to Randolph. Left side, Randolph. And the shot is good.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
Back to Horford. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anthony with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Randolph backs in. And stolen by Horford. To the paint. He's on the line. Memphis trailing here. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now here's Williams. Pass to Anthony. Now Randolph. Working on Horford. Randolph in the posts. Nice shot by Randolph. Here's Rivers. Maravich with it. Outside, Maravich. Another three for Atlanta. Here's Williams. Pass to Battier. Anthony with it. Hits it from three-point range. And here's Maravich. Now Rivers. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Shot clock at 6. Now, here is Mir. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Here's Rivers. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. The Hawks making a switch here. Here is Korver. 6 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. Jump shot is good that time. Gay outside. Back to Anthony. Swiped it away. Pass to Rivers. Wilkins. Now here's Rivers. Here is Korver. Shot clock at 5. Here is Korver. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Outside for Gasol. Back to Williams. Pass to Gasol. Back and down. Hits the jump hook. He's got 8. The Hawks leading. Now Rivers. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here is Korver. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Hawks making a switch here. And here is Conley. He has 6. There's the pick. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Pass to Wilkins. With the lead pass. Here is Korver. Here's Hudson. Pocket 6. Here is Korver. Goes up on the high post. Here's Mutombo. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Mutombo. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Gay outside. Pass to Gasol. Out to Conley. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That's good from Conley. And so it's Atlanta with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here is Korver. Pass to Hudson. Mutombo with the ball. Hudson. Here's Hudson. Good. He hits the jump shot. He's got 5. Conley with it. Now Gay. Fader on the way. Atlanta with the rebound.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Here is Korver. Here's Hudson. He's got 5. And it's rejected.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
And the Hawks with possession here. They lead by 4. Here is Korver. Now here's Wilkins. Pass to Hudson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now Conley. He's got 9. Gay with it. Abdur-Rahim. Outside Conley. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Here's Hudson. 8 points for him. Here is Korver. Pass to Wilkins. Korver knocked away. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Just 4 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. And the shot is good. 10 points for him.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gasol. Baseline J on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Hawks leading. Left side Wilkins. Here is Korver. And here is Mutombo. Hudson. No good on the three.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Here's Gay. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Gay. And the Hawks making a change here. Gay hits them both. Here's Hudson. He's got 10. Knocks it loose. Pass to Gay. Abdur-Rahim. Gay outside. 6 on the shot clock. Conley drains the three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And it's Memphis with another.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here is Korver. There's the triple. And the first half comes to a close. You've got a close game going on here. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution. Gay left side. Gay left side. For the lead. Can't hit.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
Hudson. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. 12 points for him. Memphis trailing here. And here is Conley. There's a good screen. Pass to Gay. Now here's Gasol. Right side Gasol. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Here is Korver. About 1 minute played here in the second half. A nice shot by Hudson. And here comes Conley. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Gay. 5 on the clock. Now Gasol makes it off the glass. 10 points for him. Here's Hudson. 14 points for him. Here is Korver. Now Mutombo. Lock at 6. Here's Korver. And there's the rejection. The rebound by Gasol.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gay. Back to Conley. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Off on the layup.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Back to Wilkins. Pass to Hudson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now Gasol. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's the screen. Pass to Wilkins. The steal. Now here's Conley. Rudy Gay on the way. Gay right side. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. He's got 9. Here's Hudson. 14 points for him. Pettit fades away. The shot is good off the backboard.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gasol. They get a hand on it. Here's Hudson. Here is Korver. Korver, no luck. Memphis with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Hudson. Now here's Wilkins. Korver for the 3. Gasol with the rebound.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring. The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's Hudson. Wilkins backing him down. The jump hook, good. 10 points for him.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
There's the screen. Gay outside. Pass to Gasol. Back to Gay. Now here's Gasol. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And let's give him some more credit where more credit is due for his role as a team leader. I mean, he's somebody who brings out the best in his teammates whenever he's on the floor.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Maravich with it. Maravich left side. No good from 18. Now here's Conley. Pass to Randolph. The baseline J. It's rebounded by T. And here's Maravich. Outside Millsap. Back to Maravich. Shoots. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 5. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They trail by 1. And here is Conley. 20 points for him. Outside Randolph. On the money from 12 feet away. Here is Maravich. He has 5. Pass to Horford. From 18 feet away. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich.
Sensational pass. Even in mid-shot, he still saw the open man.
Now here's Anthony. Now Battier. 5 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Anthony with it. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. It's a close game here in Memphis. Here's Teague. Smith outside. Smith left side. Pass to Horford. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
Back to Anthony. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by T.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Here is Maravich. Pass to Horford. It's rebounded by Randolph.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Now Battier from the arc. And Maravich pulls it down. Pass to Horford. Poke loose. 6 to shoot. Smith left side. And that one's good.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there, Kevin.
Here's Conley. Pass to Anthony. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 9.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Atlanta calls timeout. You look at Michael Cup. The Hawks making a switch here. Outside Teague. They set the pick. Maravich. Outside Teague. Pass to Willis. Shot clock at 6. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And the Hawks making a change here. Memphis trailing here. Gibby with it. Back to Randolph. Pass to Battier. Williams with the ball. 6 to shoot. Battier cannot hit.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Randolph up top. Outside Randolph. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bibby. Fires from deep. And that one's good. He's got 5.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
Here's Millsap. Battier on him. Millsap down low. Now, here's Maravich. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Maravich hits them both. And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a one-point game. And here's Bibby. He's got 5. Pass to Williams. Back to Bibby. Now, here's Battier. That's 3 off the mark. Now Rivers. And here's Millsap. Out to Maravich. Back to Millsap. Smith outside. Back to Millsap. The Hawks again can't hit. And Willis gets it to go. He has 7.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks ahead, and fourth quarter basketball. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Pass to Millsap. Battier on him. Tries from 10. Blocked. But he gets it back. Second chance shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They trail by 3. Here's Bibby. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Smith. There's the screen. Outside Maravich. Pass to Rivers. Here's Willis. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Williams with the ball. Now Bibby. Randolph backs in. The short one's on the money. And here's Maravich. Pass to Rivers. Here's Willis. Working on Randolph. Shoots a fader. And Willis gets it to go. So it's the Grizzlies now. It's a 5-point game. Now, here is Bibby. Williams with the ball. Here's Randolph. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Millsap with it. Puts up the baby hook. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
The Hawks making a switch here. And that one falls for Millsap.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Pass to Bibby. The kick out to Williams. Gasol with it. Gasol backing down. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bibby. The shot no good. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The Hawks making a switch here. The Hawks leading. And here's Rivers. And Gasol comes to help. Back to Wilkins. Here is Korver. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's good on the layup.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
And the Grizzlies with possession. Pass to Gasol. They'll fade away. And good. He nails it. Now Rivers. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now here's Wilkins. Great look there, but off target. There's a good screen. Pass to Bibby. Good on the triple. Here's Rivers. Back to Wilkins. Here is Korver. Pocket 6. And here is Mutombo. Mutombo backs in. Here's Willis. There's the bucket. Good.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Outside Williams. Pass to Bibby. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron. Atlanta with the ball. 3-point lead. Rivers with it. Here's Korver. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Williams. Pass to Bibby to tie it up. That is good. And it's a tie ball game.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
Now here's Rivers. Now Mutombo. Willis. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. Now Williams. Back to Gasol. The jump hook. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. And here's Rivers. Here is Korver. Here is Korver. Jacks up a 3. And he gets it to go. Now Bibby. Tipped away. Stolen by Wilkins. And they're on the break. Mutombo. Finish off the break. Williams with the ball. Pass to Bibby. Now here's Gasol. The 9-foot shot. Blocked.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Hawks making a change here. Outside Conley. Hudson. And the Hawks with possession here. Here is Korver. Outside Wilkins. The jump hook. Pass to Conley. Now here's Gay. 6 to shoot. Conley. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And Gasol gets it to go. Here is Korver. Back to Wilkins. Pass to Hudson. Six on the shot clock. Mutombo with the ball. Tries a three. And the basket by Mutombo.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Now here is Conley. Now here is Conley. Outside for Gasol. Abdur-Rahim. That's blocked.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Here's Hudson. Floats one up. And he gets it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And here is Conley. Rudy Gay on the wing. The tray. And Willis pulls it down. And the Hawks with possession. Here's Hudson. Tries from 16. Outside Wilkins. Pass to Hudson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Gay outside. Here's Conley. Kills it from outside. He's got 23.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team.
The Hawks making a switch here. The Hawks leading. Here's Hudson. Pass to Mutombo. Shot clock at 6. Hudson. Launches it. No good.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Gay outside. That is good. Here's Hudson. Hit it. Poked loose. Gasol with the steal. Outside Conley. Right side Conley. Pass to Gay. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Hudson. Here is Korver. Hit it. Count it. Here's Conley. Gay outside. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Gay. Gay right side. Abdur-Rahim. Back to Gay. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gasol. Connects. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in. They do have a foul to give here.
Atlanta calls timeout. Here's Hudson. For 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game. Michael Conley.